Hello, my lovely starborns. Welcome to your reading. Today we are getting messages from the hidden ones. So I did a reading yesterday and the energy was trying to come in, but we couldn't see it properly. And when I clarified, they showed up as Hathors. Hathors, yeah, Thors, plural. And then I kept getting messages all day while I was making art. So I was actually working on one of my trees. Let me show you guys. Where is it? It's almost finished, but like little bit is left, and I have to do the base. Yeah, it's like the seven chakra tree. Whoa, yeah, I have to do the base. It came out. It's heavy, but it's still standing. Wow. Okay, yeah, so I was making this all day, and yeah, I kept getting messages. So, of course, I'm going to do this reading. So, yeah, the Hathors. Just a minute. So, yeah, big on creativity, yeah, but also abundance, all the good Venusian keywords fit in wherever you see fit. So it's about relationships, it's about creativity, it's about abundance, it's about the tangible stuff, it's also about magic, it's about the occult, it's about harmony, it's about love, it's about peace, it's about embodying that energy of unconditional love. I think that is what it is about. Basically, that's the bigger picture here. But the Hathors are coming in a bit slithery way. They're slithering their way in, and they're going to take things slowly. And I'm also hearing softly. It's also connected to the Kundalini energy because Venusian energy is that soft, beautiful energy and all of that, yeah, but it is the Shukracharya energy. Venus is the teacher, the occult teacher, very much connected to the Kundalini because Kundalini energy is the dragon energy, the serpent energy, and Rahu Ketu are the serpent, the head and the tail of the serpent, the cosmic dragon, the lunar nodes, and Venus is the teacher of Rahu and Ketu. So again, that level of unconditional love, because Jupiter kind of is all about light and whatnot in principle, but if you look at the life of Zeus, we know what that is about, isn't it? But again, we understand his creative principle was a bit different. And of course, it served a purpose. Not judging him, but just saying. But with the Venus, it's something else. It's stimulation of the mind. It is aiming for that higher wisdom in a very sustained way. Like she's, whatever she represents is tangible. You can feel it, you can touch it. Your senses will be ignited. And of course, the energy of fire came on very strongly and it is still strong today. Of course, the Mars Kazemi is taking place and whatnot. All of that. I'm hearing eruption by that guy, Eddie Van Halen. Yeah. Oh, yeah, and music, art, creativity, beauty, what it is that you have to offer to the world. So, you guys, your gifts are coming to light, you're being ignited in one way or the other. That's what the Hathors are up to. Did I tell you why Hathors? Because I feel like I'm just talking and I cannot like keep track of what it is I'm saying and what I have already said. Yeah, because I'm tapped in. But yeah, because she has so many roles and she's very diverse. So, yeah, that is why the plural. That's why Hathors. And yeah, she's also the consort of Ra. And the Ra energy was present with us yesterday. It showed itself, but I feel like it is that sort of energy where, because this is about the age of Horus. She's also connected to Horus, by the way. Yep. And we are leaving behind the age of Isis and Osiris, right? The matriarchal age and the patriarchal age. And the age of Horus is about that balance, that harmony, that Aquarian energy of unity consciousness. That is why it is about the energy of reaching that unity through humanitarian endeavors, through recognizing the importance of community, which in turn applies to the collective consciousness too, right? So that is why this revolution that has been quite silent, it's been low key, right? Even though, yes, those of us who are on this journey and were tapped into and all of that, yeah, we know, but then there are a lot of people here on earth who are still stuck in those cycles, like we were, right, before we had our awakenings, right? So there is going to be some movements in that area. Of course, that is definitely what the new aeon of Mr. Crowley is about. A lot of messages. What am I supposed to do here? Oh yeah, and I'm going to read. So the Hathor is Hertet. In my Egyptian deck, I should have taken her out. Let's see, where is she? Here. Oh, look at that. Right next to Ra. Should I take him? No, go back. And underneath we have Tehuti. Yeah, he's the puppet master, thought. And you see the Venusian number of 6 is here. Let me read about her and then we will pull some cards and see what comes through. What it is that we really need to know about her. Okay. As a cosmic principle, she represents the influence of the stars upon the earth. She's very much connected to the Sirius energy, guys. And she's called the Golden One. Okay. Her title, Heth Heru, the House of Heru, refers to the part of the sky that contains the sun god Heru. Heru the Elder, not Horus, the son of Isis. Even the energy of Isis is basically an attribute of Hathor. Isis Isis and all the other goddesses, they could be considered the fragmentation of Hathor. I feel like this energy was not earthbound for a very long time. Her energy, she was here back in the days, yeah, and she was gone really soon. Kind of looks like a stargate, doesn't it? And with her being connected to the Sirius energy, it's like this is her service to the planets she grace with her visit. She leaves a chunk of herself in the realm. And she tried that a few times, but it remained prominent with Isis. So I'm hearing Isis is the best example of this energy. And there is something else. It's like, yes, and remember, like, I did channel this message with the Isis card, Osset, like that unconditional love, that absolute softness, and that energy that I was feeling. I still remember that feeling. Yes, and that is just 1/10 of what her energy actually is, Hathor's energy is. So if with Isis I felt all of that, then this is something else. And it says deep love, mother's milk, birth as a portal. It's almost like she's the cosmic mother or something. That's why she's kind of like elusive. There's so much light here. I'm getting this energy. She's also connected to other consciousness, ascended masters, especially Buddha and Jesus. There's something in the revelation of Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm being guided to pull the Bible out. Okay, let's get on with the reading. Mm, yeah, and she's also the Eye of Ra, so she has that productive element too. Lady of Heaven, Mistress of all the gods. What am I saying, you guys? This is big energy. And yes, this energy is often compared to Venusian starseeds. Kind of makes sense, I guess, Venus because of the Taurian nature. And Pleiades did come through, so kind of makes sense again. And I do believe that the Taurus and the Leo signs are very much connected to the light energy, the higher light energy. No bias here, but it is. Because, like, okay, that is again connected to Revelation. There's a part there which basically talks about all the four fixed signs in astrology. And Taurus and Leo, they are connected to the light side of of the like the above part of the earthly realm. And Scorpio and Aquarius are connected to the below part, so more tapped into the darker side of things. Unlike Leo and Taurus were more tapped into the lighter side of things, but they are obviously working in tandem because sister signs, opposites, right? There's something about that. And why Aquarius and Scorpio? Because Aquarius and Scorpio are co-ruled by Rahu Ketu. Again, that Kundalini energy. So it is connected to ascension. And what is Taurus? The throat chakra. What is Leo? The heart chakra. Those are the chakras which can, if it gets affected, it stops progress in many ways. And those are your power centers. So it's always from below to above in this realm. And there is, of course, a point of integration. I don't know where this is going, but yeah, let's keep moving. I hope this makes sense because I really have no idea what am I talking about. Yeah, so she's connected to the cow goddess. Now, between the lunar horns lies the orb of the sun. Again, what am I saying? Dark and light. Kind of makes sense if she's the cosmic mother. Oh my god, we all have mother wounds because of her. Mommy? As Sekhmet is the element of fire expressed, she is Hathor. She is the creative fire transformed through water. Oh my god. Yesterday, that water card, Satet, she also had horns. And I kind of read somewhere she's connected to Isis. And if she's connected to Isis, then she's connected to Hathor. Damn. Why is she hiding herself from us? You guys, are you seeing? Is she wearing plates? That is so American. Like those lumberjacks. Anyway. Create a fire transformed through water. Oh my god, look at this. Hathor is the aspect of the female matrix in Sekhmet, the animated water bearer of Camus. Water bearer? That is your Aquarius energy, you guys. Everything is connected. And Ra is just hiding there. I'm telling you because somebody told me about making contact with the Ra, and mm. The rising of the fire snake through the subtle centers of the body distills the nectar of the gods, the dew or essence of ecstasy. Oh, yes, ecstasy. And LSD was coming in the altered state of consciousness, right? And on the wiki page, there was something about it. I didn't read, but I thought I will. I will read it out. Like, we'll read it together. Let's see what it says. Come on. Okay. Okay, so it says this is talking about her festivals. Many of Hathor's annual festivals were celebrated with drinking and dancing that served a ritual purpose. Revelers at these festivals may have aimed to reach a state of religious ecstasy. I'm getting that word, entheogens, and I don't know how to say it. And is it ethno? No, I think entheogens like ayahuasca and stuff, which was otherwise rare or non-existent in ancient Egyptian religion. I'm also getting lotus, blue lotus, and now it is taking me to the lotus eaters. Who wrote it? Tennyson? You guys are waking up from long slumber. Like some of you, you're like, okay, everything kind of makes sense, but you're like, you don't exactly know why you're here. What is the purpose? What is exactly the purpose? Some of you, you're about to find out. Anyway, so yeah, it goes like, Graves Brown suggests, I don't know who that is, but some dude, that celebrants in Hathor's festivals aim to reach an altered state of consciousness to allow them to interact with the divine realm. An example is the Festival of Drunkenness, commemorating the return of the Eye of Ra. Which was celebrated on the 20th day of the month of Taut. Taut. Who the hell is. Whoa. Just a minute, guys. I'm super charged up. Who is that? Who the hell is that? Let's see. Is it Thoth? If it is him, he was right there underneath the deck. Yeah, it's him. I knew it. I knew it. He's always up to. And that is Enki. That is your Enki energy, you guys. He has the key to everything. Enki. Enki. So it lies between 11th September and 10th October of the Gregorian calendar. Season of Akhet inundation. Yeah, it comes from the it's a month of thought at temples to Hathor and to the eye goddesses. You can just Google Hathor and go to the Wikipedia page, and this is the para about festivals. Okay, there's a heading there. Where was I? Yeah. The dancing, eating, and drinking that took place during the festival of drunkenness represented the opposite of the sorrow, hunger, and thirst that the Egyptians associated with death, whereas the rampages of the Eye of Ra brought death to humans. The festival drunkenness celebrated life, abundance, and joy. Oh my god, that is why they are hiding. That is why they are hiding. Because they've lost their shit here on earth. That is why they're not showing their face. Because of that empathy. Okay. It's a collective wound that they are trying to mend, heal around this period. That's why they're coming back. And there was something about the return of Ra, right? Hmm. Well, good for them, but I'm not so sure as to what to make of it because I think my mother wound is triggered. Yeah, a cosmic mother wound is triggered. Yes, it's never about our biological parents, you guys. The wound is deeper. That is what it is about. And our whole existence, it is basically about a struggle. And the struggle is a result of our separation from the source. And we've created such a big drama here in the 3D. Like we've created a matrix. We have done all kinds of stuff to ourselves to make sense of the separation. Even the so-called gods and deities and ascended masters and all, they're also playing this game by coming in when they want, going away when they want, you know, ascending, yeah, descending. Look at Thought, man. Like he's everywhere. That guy, Yeah, I'm disillusioned. Of course, I'm playing the game, but still, like, come on, give me a break. Like, my own parental wounds weren't enough. Now I have to, like, get triggered at a cosmic level. What is this shit? Anyway, but it's all good. Yeah, it's all good for the collective. It's all good for our individual journey too. Yeah, it is because, of course, after all, she is awesome. She's pretty awesome, isn't she? And she's like this bright light, hard to perceive. But I can perceive her a little bit, yeah. Thanks to Isis, I can, because I connected with that energy. Okay, here, look at that. In a local Theban festival known as the Beautiful Festival of the Valley, which began to be celebrated in the Middle Kingdom, the cult image of Amun. He's the hidden one from the Temple of Karnak. Yeah, and they were like celebrating at their diseased tombs. Ooh, spicy. Okay. No, I don't need to know all this. Yeah, this. Oh my god. Oh my god. There's a lot going on here. I have to do more research, you guys. I will. But I want to get some cards now. Let's look into our cosmic mother wound that she is trying to heal. I'm going to get a Starseed card. Some of you, you really want to you want moksha. I cannot lie. You want moksha. You're done with it. You're done with the reincarnation cycles. Your soul is kind of yeah, aiming for moksha. Look at your Vedic chart. You could be having water trine. A lot of placements in your 4th, 8th, and 12th houses. Either in D1 or D9. Some of you are tired, you don't want to play. You're like bored. It's not even tired, it's like bored. It's like, yeah, this is very predictable. I want to go back to the source. Stop experiencing life through me. Some of you, you are at that level. And you know what is happening around this period? The fire is coming back. So with this transmission, it's a transmission. Ra is of course connected to this energy. And I had posted one shot on my channel, and the Ra card came out. This was very early on, like 4 or 5 months ago when I started this channel. And I don't know, one day I just deleted it because I didn't want to be connected to his energy, because I don't know, I got this weird sense as to I don't know this person. But the rejection was kind of personal because I am connected to the energy of Ra, and I don't know what happened in that moment. And this was like a month ago or so. Okay, I'm just blabbering now. But I believe there's a reason for everything. And yeah, I don't even know why I deleted it. It was a pretty cool message. And if I remember, the next card that came out was Ementa. So it was basically talking about creativity, yeah, quite a lot, but also kind of pulling the collective out of the dark night of the soul and stuff, yeah. That is what is happening for many of you, yeah. Because okay, you guys your guide need, maybe your guides also need assistance, yeah, because they don't know what to do with you. What are you guys doing? You got, oh my god, the fixed energy, of course. You guys are like, I'm bored. Give me something else. Good, good. I think, yeah, we all should rebel. Because what is this? Let's see. I think the light is kind of like here too. It's almost like the king, pumping up the army. Like, we got this. We gotta win this one, you guys. And the army is like, give me a break, for fuck's sake. That quote is coming in by Ernest Hemingway. Um, of course, Hemingway is here. Okay. Because he took things in his hands. Oh my god. You guys, please don't hate me. Don't hate me. I'm dark sometimes. I'm dark, yeah. No, so that quote, where he talks about how there is no nobility, like it's not noble to die in modern warfare. You'll die like a dog and for no good reason, something on those lines. That's what he says. And that is how you guys feel. You're like, okay, love and light, but I'm bored. And I don't want to be caught up in this density. Some of you you don't have a lot of personal karma. And you decided to come here because you were asked by these beings, the higher ups. Now, this is assistance coming in. This is, of course, for the collective, but this is more so for the ones who are, I'm hearing, the black sheep of the family. Yeah, I'm just gonna call you all my purple sheep. Yeah, I call myself a purple sheep. I'm the purple sheep of my family. So, yeah, just if purple is not your color, just put in any color, your favorite color. You're that sheep of your family. It's coming in at the right time, this assistance. It's coming in at the right time. Let's get some cards. Wow, how long have I been talking for? 30 minutes already? Holy Spirit, just final. Don't dim to fit in. Here is your purple robe. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? You see the Illuminati, the real Illuminati is coming in to pump you. Oh my god, you guys. Even your guides are like, I can't do this. I need reinforcement, something of that nature, and it's coming in. What does it say? How are you doing your light in order to fit in? That's kind of like the pyramid, but yeah, it's like a light, like a glyph or something, right? And that is telling me someone is seeking the assistance of those who are like light bodies. These energies basically that are like ancient light bodies, right? And they keep hopping from one dimension to another, from one galaxy to another, one solar system to another. So they are very, very multidimensional, multifaceted, not there but there, that sort of energy. And this is kind of like, oh my god, I think I understand why this is happening. So there's a big, okay, so darkness has enveloped the Middle East, right? And that's a very spiritual land, by the way, Jerusalem. And that is why all that stuff, I mean, that's why surface level what's happening there. It's about us and them, but it's really not. It's deeper, it's more occult in nature. But anyway, yeah, certain beings are trying to kind of like invoke certain energies, right? A lot of bloodshed and whatnot, consider it ritualistic. So, all that, and then there's a lot of stuff that is going on in Africa. And in Africa, it's been going on for a long time. And the world, we don't even talk about it, right? We just have like some, I don't know, good for nothing UN people roaming there with the freebies and the Bibles and whatnot. Anyway, so all of that needs to change basically. And people who are present in the matrix but not dialed into the matrix. You guys, I'm talking to you, right? But because the energy has been so dense collectively, of course, we are connected, we are all one, right? So, no matter what is going on, where it affects us, It's a web. No one is safe. The energy becomes lighter and denser accordingly. Even if in your consciousness you are vibing in the 5D, you will feel the pull in the 3D because your body is still here. Does it make sense? That could also explain if you have been having issues physically, like a drain or just sadness, and you're not even sure why. And all of that, it's because of this collective energy. We often make it very personal, right? But like, come on. Especially my light workers, you guys get affected very easily. Empaths, right? You're sponges. You absorb all that. It's kind of like, and many of you, yes, you absorb and you kind of send it back to Mother Earth to neutralize it. We are biomagnetic beings. Like we have an, I don't know if we have a negative charge or a positive charge, but whatever charge we have, Mother Earth has the opposite of it. So when we ground, when we spend time in nature and all of that, there is that equilibrium that is achieved. Let's see what the book says about it. And what was the next card? Unbound. We saw this earlier. Releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. Absolutely. What am I saying, you guys? Moksha. This is your moksha energy. I think I need to pull one more. I love this. Anna, the grandmother of Jesus. Jesus was coming in, you guys, for a reason. Akasha, your guidance is divinely guided. I love this. Again, Pleiadian energy. Well, let's just keep it here. Don't think so. We need more cards. Let's see. There's a book. Okay, so it says, don't dim your light to accommodate someone else's smallness. Yeah. This is also connected to someone you're dealing with. Like, yeah, a part of you wants to entertain that energy, but you are so very self aware that every time you interact with this person or whatever, regardless of how much love there is, it's like your energy gets fucked. So there is something where you have to make a choice and you have to kind of choose better for you. And it's not easy. It's not easy because you don't get attached easily. And this is someone who's very dear. Could could be a soul connection. It is a soul connection, but with the unbound there, I'm also hearing even that is being released. Liberation. Wow. Deep. If someone makes you want to retract, notice and slowly back away. They're not for you and you're not for them. Better yet, find it within yourself to expand and shine your light anyway. Flowers don't open and close according to who is walking by, they open and show the beauty regardless. All relationships are essentially an energetic agreement. Absolutely. Your energy gets messed, like really messed. And that is why, you have this energy of disillusionment, boredom, like you are disappointed basically, but at the same time, through this cosmic intervention, through this motherly energy, you are in that bubble I told you guys about. So even if there was this deep attachment, you know it's different now. Something has shifted at a very deep level, especially those of you who are on a twin journey, soul connection, and all of that. Even if you're on the twin journey, it's I don't know, something is shifting very, very drastically. I'm picking up on this 3-3 energy, you see? 3. There are three figures here similar, and then the three figures here. So these are connected. And there's so many figures here. You guys, you are freeing yourself from a psyop, almost like from a psyop. Wow, with the moon there. Definitely a psyop. And this is what you are finding. Wow. And whatever is meant for you will find you here in this energy. So when and if it's an energetic match, it will be here waiting. You'll find it. You don't have to do anything. It's a puzzle because that guy, the Sphinx, the lion energy, the Lyran energy. You guys anyway have issues settling down, don't you? I have a lot of Andromedans here too, so even you guys, it's there for a reason. My right ear is ringing. The relationship that are meant to last will adapt to the change in energy. Others won't because they were likely born under the proviso of I'll love you as long as you don't shine brighter than me. That's okay. Not all people are meant to be in your life forever, but the lessons they teach us can still live on. Yeah. Let's see, Unbound. Releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. It is time to release old soul stories that have been playing out in your life. They are coming up to be healed. There has never been a safer time to clear these patterns right now. What am I saying? If it is meant to be, it will be here. It will level up. It will get comfortable with who you are, with your energy. Whoever is for you will not dim your light. You need They need to bring to the table what you bring to the table, okay? They need to match your energy because for you, it's all about the vibrations, it's all about the energetics of it all. That has been made very clear in the past many readings. If you have been watching, take a look at patterns in your life that you are ready to release, ancient vows and contracts that your soul made that have an expiry date. It could be a vow of silence or chastity or poverty. It is time to unwind from them. Yo. Damn. This is connected to the portal, you guys. Shift. It's the shift. We called in these energies to assist us for sure. So this deeper. It's not just the twin and the soulmate and whatever. Damn. It is time to unwind from them. This is the life in which you free yourself from trauma of life's past. You guys will be very few of those people who will be able to heal their separation wound. So, this separation wound is the ultimate wounding of the human psyche. You will be able to heal that. That's big. What old ways of being have an expiry date? When you name them, you claim them, and they stop holding power over you. I keep saying address, release, address, release. That's what it is. When acknowledging these old patterns, it is also important to acknowledge how they have served you up until now. Absolutely. Get into the lane of the gratitude. The gratitude. For example, a soul pattern of playing small caused by a soul fear of being seen or sharing your voice would have served you by keeping you safe. Now, in order to grow, you need to soften by receiving and calling in support. It is time to unbind from the old ways of being that are no longer sustainable. Absolutely. It's happening. It's the game of the energetics. Liberation, you're freeing yourself. Now this Akasha is kind of mocking me because it is reminding me of Moksha. So basically, what I'm hearing is Hathors want you to know Moksha, no, honey, not so soon. You're a very, very special soldier, and you have a lot of work to do. So hold on, hold on. And yes, help is coming in, change is coming in. So here's an activation paragraph here. It says, I release all old stories, vows, contracts, and patterns that are no longer aligned with who I came here to be in the present time. I carry the lessons, growth, and gifts, but I no longer choose to live the same story. You guys are bored. What did I say? May I be unbound, unbound, forever unbound. What it be? I added that. Amen. Okay, let's see. Amen. Amen. Amun. Ammon. Okay, weird. Last one. Anna, grandmother of Jesus. Seeding the light, laying foundations, divine plan, divinely guided, divine, divine, divine. Divine is all over the reading, and you are here. Welcome to Divine Lightning. Okay, Anna, grandmother of Jesus, was an ancient mystic who dedicated her life to laying the foundation for Christ consciousness to be woven through all of life. Wow, really? I don't know much about her, but this is reminding me of the grandfather of the Islamic prophet. He kind of did the same. I did have great relationship with my grandparents. I miss them very much. I think I was close to them, way closer than I am to my own parents. Yeah. I mean, I love my parents, they love me very much, but I feel detached. Anyway, so, but I miss my grandmother even now. And I lost her when I was in third grade. And I think, yeah, it changed me. Also, that was my first experience with death, mortality. So, Anna represents the quiet dedication that is sometimes required to live a life of service. She represents the generations that came before that devoted their lives to dreaming a new world into being while knowing that they would not see the glorious end result. Wow, that's exactly what we will be doing, you guys, in a very different way. She represents the dutiful soldier. Oh my god, the soldier. Wow, this is magical. She represents the dutiful soldier, the unconditional mother, and the mystic who can see the thread that is woven through all of life. Unity consciousness, you guys. This is beautiful. I love this reading. Anna teaches us that we all have a part to play in the divine plan. It doesn't have to be on the word stage to be significant. One person's part is not worthier than another. One person's part may be to mother their children, another's may be to gather women in circle each month. No part is better or worse, more important or less significant. We each have within us a need of light that we incarnated to share. Anna is gathering us all to remember and surrender to our part of the plan. This is a light activation card. Put your hand on your heart and say, Beloved Anna, thank you for laying the foundations for the divine plan. May the seeds of light within me be revealed, and may I surrender to my part of the divine plan. It's crazy with Akasha there. Now I'm being guided to read this too because it says your guidance is divinely guided. I'm hearing tapestry, tapestry of life. And this is also giving me tapestry. You're seeing all the pink. This is definitely, many of you, you're going through thymus activation, higher heart chakra activation. Rose quartz is going to be very helpful with it. The weird part about thymus activation is like you could have heartburn, gastric issues, and even congestion, cold, and all of that. Lymphatic massages will be very helpful for you. So massage your lymph nodes, but like gently, okay? Don't go crazy. You can use those derma rollers or those crystal rollers, gua sha. Yeah, regardless of whether you're a man or a woman. I think men should take care of themselves too. There's nothing wrong with grooming, and with all this Venusian Taurian energy, I have a feeling you guys dig the soft life. Okay, Akasha. I keep saying soft life. I need a better word for it. You guys, please suggest me a better word. What should I call it? The good life? The. Oh my god, this book, seriously. I really have to. Okay, okay. It's a transmission card. So we have one activation, one transmission, one inquiry. This was the inquiry. This was the activation, and this is the transmission. Crazy, crazy. This is the activation, sorry. Yeah. What is wrong with me? How does it matter? Anyway, I think it is important for some of you. This is transmission, this is activation. And this is activation too. So double activations here. And yeah, it is connected to the double mission. Personal life is going to see a major shift. You're moving into your transpersonal journey. I'm also seeing a lot of places from all around the world. So travel, movement, picking up on Sagittarius energy, Leo, Aries, Taurus, of course. Fixed signs doesn't have to be. Okay, it says Akasha exists in the fifth dimension and the library of souls. All soul contracts, history, gifts, lessons, and more exist here. We each have access to this information of the past, present, and future and can tap into it at any time. While we have free will, there are also points on the timeline of our lives that are predestined or pre planned. Fate versus destiny and all of that. Soul contracts or agreements that were made before incarnating. It could be a company you chose to work for, a relationship you planned to have, or a person you agreed to mentor or help. Whatever it is, know that it is divinely guided and will not bypass you. What did I say? Yeah. Just soak in all this cosmic love and do not worry. Do not worry. Just know what is yours, regardless. And also, don't check in too much. Don't be paranoid. Don't do all of that stuff, right? Just relax. Just focus on your frequency. Lighten up, breathe, ground. Okay? Okay. If you are waiting for a sign to proceed, this card is it. You are likely living out an important part of your soul's journey, and you're exactly where you need to be. This is very exciting indeed, you guys. I think this is connected to the message that came in, which was about you cannot go wrong no matter what happens around this period. You guys are on a vibe is different. I was getting the word, you are on a whole different timeline. it is it is time to call in the support of your helpers. Oh, they're coming in. I think we collectively called them in, so they're like, okay. They're being weird. Yeah, they're like still like, hiding in the shadows and whatnot. Then they're like, you drop acid so that we can come and talk to you. And then, we'll blame it like, oh, you are high. If you make, I don't know, too much noise. No, no, no. It will just, kind of help, I guess. Yeah. To trust the signs coming in. To take note of your dreams. I hope you guys are able to kind of like understand, right? When I'm joking, because, yeah. Okay. To take note of your dreams, to notice any feelings or visions that you receive, for you are tapping into the wisdom of the Akasha. You are getting the view of the tapestry of life. And you are being given the go ahead to proceed. So, what is it that you guys are planning? Go for it. It is repeated twice or thrice. So, yeah. Now, this is a transmission card. The message is I open myself up to receive the wisdom of the Akasha. I'm ready to download any information from my soul records that is in my highest good and the highest good of all right now. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. As I was reading that, I just felt things move. It's weird. Okay, now I think that's all. It's been a long, long reading. Let's pull one card from the Starseed because I feel like let's let's get an overall message. This one is being weird. Let's see. Oh, that grounding is very important, you guys. Okay, ground yourself. Two more. Yo, I didn't ask for cards. I'm not taking it, sorry. Big picture thinking. Star Keeper. This card came out yesterday. Water your garden. Double mission. Can't make this up. And that is the Pleiades energy again. Big picture thinking. Visionary. Inspired ideas. That is why. Don't dim to fit in. Cosmic ancestors are here. It says seed the light by staying grounded. And I've been telling you guys, grounded, grounded. Nourishment, body care, tenderness, rest. Yeah, because you're feeling the physical symptoms for sure. And light worker starseed, serve the world by being you. And look at that, the seven sister Pleiadians. My god, the Venusian energy is very strong. Birthing creations, tapestry of life expression, tapestry. I was taught again connected to Akasha, lifting the veil. This is what you guys are doing. Oh my god. Okay, that's all. That's all. That's what I see. I hope this helps. Now, if this resonates, please like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one. This was amazing.